Better to live on my ass than to die on my feet. Better to live on my ass than to die on my feet. Better to live on my ass than to die on my feet. Live on my ass than to die on my feet. Grab some shit.
I just put it in with everything else. Cold, hand wash. Suzuka. But
Suzuki! I found another one! It runs. Unless these two guys are fucking fire, they won't fucking budge on their promise. What are you choking on?
Guys didn't run around like a crazy dog. Look at you. Crazy boy. Crazy boy. Oh. Look at you, you crazy dog. You just a crazy dog. Just crazy. Oh my goodness, Dios mío. Get this gun on me. There we go. Come on, don't be.
Ooh!
Huh?
I'm oohing away. I found another one.
Oh my god.
Same car. I'm hoping this guy will take 500.
You really want that to be the number.
That's all I have.
I know.
That's literally.
I'm just fucking with you. I know.
That's all I have. I know. I've already taken a loan from the person I know I could get more money from.
It's like I know I could get more out of him, but I'm not gonna do it because this is all I have.
Well, I paid my fucking phone bill with some of the money just to be smart. But fucking. These guys These guys don't realize there's trailer fees. There's fucking. I'm gonna have to like rent a fucking trailer and shit to go get it. Like, it'll be off your property. Come on, guys.
Well, guess what? Monetary gain, especially when it comes to fucking price gouging, inflationary corporate shithole of America, like every dollar counts. So no one's just gonna take 500 unless they're desperate.
Well, obviously,
That's honestly why that dude said he'd rather keep it, because he knows he could get more money out of it. If anything, he thinks that it's like, well, 500 could just get me things to upgrade this damn thing, so I might as well just keep it.
Andrew, your mama says make sure you get tested for COVID.
Yeah, and I already did. I've been neg.
Okay. Yeah,
Besides, I was boosted not long ago anyway, so
when?
I'm not at risk. What?
She wants to know when.
Like, a couple days after she fucking had that scare about having COVID herself, and I was boosted about a week or two prior to that anyway, which you should too. So you don't have to worry about being all that shit. Plus there's BA2, like, pandemic never ended. Like, it's still going around. Plus there's monkeypox, so...
Endemic
monkeypox?
now, so.
Yeah, there's that too. Where it's mostly in Europe right now, but there's been cases in the United States of monkeypox, and it's not like deadly, but it's kind of contagious, and it'll fuck.
The fuck is monkeypox?
It kind of fucks your shit up a
Like
little.
smallpox.
Similar to.
I lived in the days when you got it.
Yeah, like if anything, actually, smallpox vaccines work as an immunity against monkeypox. It actually helps, from what I've read about it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you have if you have like a smallpox vaccine or you haven't had one lately, go get one and you should be okay.
Huh.
At least with monkeypox, it's something that's already, there's like stuff already in place to deal with it, but knowing this government, like I doubt it's going to do it properly.
Probably not.
I guarantee you there'll probably still be people dying over it. There's no crap. Bump. Yeah. I know with the BA2 variant of COVID, like, that's not as deadly either, but also more contagious. So it's just like, I mean, at least so far when it comes to COVID's trend, it's been like more contagious but less severe over time. So.
Okay, now I'll let you go. Yeah, I do too.
I wish I had a day off today, but I don't. Honestly, I'm doing this just to kind of wake myself up because I'm still fucking, like, drained.
This one's newer too. It's 87. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Hers eventually. He's coming up in the ages of cars. I really want the. I want a Subaru Brat. God damn it.
Down, okay? Anyhow, I'm gonna let you go.
What in the fuck is...
I don't know. You guys get bitched up by your mom.
More hard time.
Yeah, sounds like it, but it also sounds like probably rifle bitching. The shit that she bitches about, he definitely deserves it.
Are you sure? I need another truck, goddammit.
I said half. The other half of it's nonsense. It's just an excuse for the stuff that is valid, but it's not like there isn't valid shit.
Got the old woman breathing down your neck?
You think?
I hear.
Yeah, we can kind of literally hear it. It sounds like a spray can.
It's not coming from me.
The same old bullshit that every conversation we have, she has to go over. Quit smoking!
What are you... Why... Oh.
Shut up! Oh yeah, I know, just say... Remember the last conversation we had?
Sukov!
Repeat that!
Bitch, fuck you.
I remember it!
What are you doing with that?
I'm scanning these.
He's fucking, He's getting his arm worked out for today, didn't you know?
Yeah, I
Wow. Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah. I didn't need to know that was the workout regimen this for your morning.
His workout regimen is the can, and then he goes down to his other regimen.
Yeah, I can't do that in public, sir.
Yeah. Please don't. I don't.
I work it up for it.
Oh, there's things out there you're painting. Oh, I see what's going on now. Oh.
I'm gonna spray paint them.
He's spray painting things. He's doing vandalism. My dad is committing some vandalism now by spray painting things. It better be ACAB and fuck 12.
You get out of my ass. See, there's insanity to my badness. The reason I'm fucking looking for another vehicle is so I can go get the rest of the parts for that thing.
Did you just say there's insanity to your madness? Because that's already a given.
Yes, there's insanity to my madness.
Oh, so you're correcting it, now you're saying sanity.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. I have reasoning for wanting to get a super bat. 1, they're cool. 2, nobody fucking has one because the guys who have them won't fucking sell them. 3, I need a vehicle I can haul shit in. Like brand new floor pans for my car. And I'm pretty sure it's...
I guess this used to be white. The paint's white. The lid's tan.
tan, that's white.
Yeah, it's a white paint bottle. Yeah.
That's a white tan, I guess.
I wanted it to be that color, but it's bright white. Whatever.
Well, just paint your cane bright white, then you'll never lose it.
Why do I need that?
Huh?
The oil your gun?
I already have gun oil.
Okay. Well, this is the same thing. Anyhow, just to let you know. Right there.
It's just trying to help, bro.
Well,
Don't
gee,
have
I already
fun.
have. It's like, and I don't even really need to oil it right now or anything.
Yeah, you only went shooting once with it.
Yeah, and not even that many rounds.
If you do, there's some right there. But you already have some, so that's how.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I have my own anyway.
There's some there.
I don't trust it.
Fuck
It's gonna
my
corrode
life.
everything. Cause
Fuck
my shit to
life,
melt.
Fuck my life. Carter can't get a Subaru because he won't take 500. I'm gonna go cry in the backyard now.
Wow.
I'm gonna go dig a hole in your backyard and then bury myself.
Wow.
What's wow about that?
Because you can't get a Subaru.
More like he won't sell it for fucking the amount of money I want to give him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Oh, you're
Come
getting,
on,
you're getting,
everyone
you're getting
will
an
talk.
inspection.
What? What are you looking for?
Screws.
Oh, you want the screws? Screws are in the bucket. Big bucket. More screws up there.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah.
Just the random cavalcade of
No, there was...
intrigues going on over there.
Oh. Screw?
Oh my god.
Yeah, possibly is.
That is the big thing of screws.
If there will be,
I
there.
was looking for the things. You got all my shit mixed up here.
Hey, nothing has been moved.
Yeah, it has.
Nothing.
I had. This is my best.
Oh my god, here we go.
Thing is,
It's about to start. Well, actually, it's already started.
nothing started. I'm exiting stage right.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's not gonna keep going. Oh my fucking god.
Come on.
Shut up with all this bullshit.
I don't know. It's your stuff.
Oh my god, I don't even. Can't we not have this right now? Like, seriously? Like, we're about to have, like, a little bicker thing between this one little corner. Well, Jesus Christ.
I want to know that one.
Well, you go fucking figure it out.
I'll clean it up later.
How about you go over there now? Because it looked like a bunch of boxes fell. And maybe you should be the one over there because you're the one who fucking organized all that shit. I removed shit and everything. I barely ever go there besides that tiny little corner that I've been slowly building up on myself. And I keep that shit all nice and tidy.
Yeah, I come over here once a month.
Once a month.
I like how it's specified once a month.
He's like, what's going on in this corner? Once a month.
Oh my god. And it does probably change like every month a little bit. So, I mean.
It's not change. Ooh. No rumble seats? It was last registered in Idaho.
Such denial.
What do you mean such denial? There's no denial. There's not a fucking denial. That's Satan.
Satanus. Obvious Satanus. I wish it was. That'd actually be pretty cool. Get a call up from Satan and be like, what's up, bro? Need a hookup. Could hook me up with a couple souls. It's like, yeah, I could hook you up, Satan. I could hook you up. Get you a couple nice, juicy ass souls. That's right. I've alone debated a fucking street preacher. I'll give you an exorcism. Oh my god. I kind of want to hear some of this, actually. Wait, where's the fucking Bluetooth? What did I do with that? Oh, I left that somewhere. God damn it. I need to go grab that. Shit. I'll go grab that. You know what? I think that's outside, actually. I'm pretty sure it is. I bet if we turn the corner, it will be. Ba-ba-ba. Yep, Bill's out here.
I'm telling you, they ain't gonna do shit. But fine. That means we gotta carry all the tools down this way.
Oh, yep, that's a homeboy.
You want me to meet you at Safeway?
Oh my goodness, because he can't get down these roads. In fact, I want to see how these roads look right now.
Right now.
Down the street. What's up, Zukov?
Yeah.
What's up, Zooks? You sweet, handsome boy.
Alright, I'll see you at Safeway.
Oh, look at you.
Alright, bye. Such a rule, I hate that.
These roads are not fucking closed.
They are.
No, they're not.
There's a big sign up there that says road closed, and I guess there's the one down there that says road closed.
And yet there's cars going up and down this fucking road.
Hey! It's not me, it's him.
Well, his little hoity-toity ass can fucking... Come on, Zooks. Like, his little hoity-toity ass can get down this damn road and be just fine. He just has to take it slow. Diaz mio. my own boy, bro.
Roll around somewhere.
Grill?
Yeah,
That's a him.
The big yellow one should be on top of your toolbox.
No, that's the old one that doesn't work anymore.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the only one that's been around. If there's another one, I haven't seen it. And I have not used it.
Man, this place is a nightmare sometimes.
It is. I'm gonna get yelled at. I don't know where it's at. Where do I get my cigarettes?
I like how that's the first thing you're thinking about now next. It's just like, I need that. I need that to distress myself.
Yes, I just literally had my fucking cigarettes. I have to go get Stefan anyway. He's gonna smoke me a cigarette while I fucking walked up there.
Ah, noises. My god. Yeah, now I have that.
And all these
Yeah, I want to hear this fucking dude.
evil atheists are. Why would you even want to go to heaven? There's nothing there for you. There's no heavy metal. There's no, like, satanic music. There's no, goblins and demons and Lord of the Rings and Stranger Things and all these disgusting things that comes through your TV set. There's no.
Oh my god, that sounds awesome. Dude, what a sad bitch, man. Dude, Hunter had to fucking expose himself to this sad bitch. Dude, I feel bad for Hunter Avalon sometimes. Like, I actually am starting to like him a lot more and more these days, but at the same time, I'm starting to feel very bad for him because he has, like, I don't know if he has to, but he just decides to expose himself to these fucking things.
Well,
It's
if my
just like,
only, if my
what
only,
whole time?
if my only option is go to heaven or be eternally suffering, probably have to choose the heaven.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Like, say for instance, someone.
Say if somebody was just like, you get satanic music and all this and that in hell, but realistically you're just gonna be doing nothing but damnation and torment in hell. It's just like, oh my god. I don't even want to know for partially, really, because, wow, what a sad bitch, but I'm too curious. I want to buy it. I'm just gonna skip randomly ahead, I just want to hear some of this shit.
Do I personally deserve hell for all the sins that I've done?
Yes. Oh, wow, you actually agreed. I mean, for, like, oh, wow. Wow, dude. You actually did say yes, too. I was only saying it, like, as an amusement. It's like, for this guy specifically, sure. But, oh my god. He also thinks so. So what, is he gonna go to hell no matter what? Like, despite his faith, he's still gonna go to hell because he deserves that? Like, dude, what a sad little bitch boy of an individual.
Done the good thing on the cross, I don't have to go to hell, even though it doesn't even matter many times I used to masturbate, and I used to be a chronic masturbator. I'm not ashamed of that. I used to do things to myself that you wouldn't believe.
Masturbation isn't
Because
even a
of
sin.
Jesus.
Wow, man, he's already really, like, he's really intense about that. It sounds like he might still have some, masturbatory issues, quote-unquote. Not that it isn't even, like, this is an issue, like, I mean, fuck. Like, I'm guessing for him, chronic is probably, like, what, once a day, a couple times a day? Like, once a day is fine. Like, a couple times a day is okay, but anything, like, more than that might be pushing it, but, like, when it comes to chronicness on this issue, but, I mean, like, I guarantee you, if this dude's idea about, like, being fucking a chronic jerk-offer or whatever the fuck, I mean, if it's, like, just, like, a couple times a day or once a day, then, wow, what a sad bitch. I just see these fucking religious fundamentalists and Christo or Catholo-fascists and shit as just a bunch of sad fucking group of people. Like, I don't really feel as, like, angry or anything about them fundamentally, really, to the root, more so than I just feel sad. Like, I'm angry and fucking more, well, not really angry, but more like, antagonistic and aggressive about their philosophy and ideology, but I'm not, like, I mean, there's nothing really inherently, like, angry outside of just, the enacting and enforcement of their policies on society. Just shit like that.
Bible that says masturbation is a sin. And again, this is the question, right? Is why would God then say that masturbation is a sin if the act of ejaculating is actually healthy for the male prostate? It helps lower your likelihood. Hold on, wait. It helps lower your likelihood of getting cancer, ass cancer.
Not just that, but prostate cancer as well. It does lower the chance of that happening.
Told you that.
Because who told you that? Wait, did he really say that? It's called science. It's called biology, dude. But you don't believe in any of that, so I don't expect him to comprehend what any of that means.
It's a science.
It's why I feel sad. It's like I feel sad, more or less, for these people more than anything. It's like you literally just can't comprehend basic reality and how it works, like of science, evolution, biology, astronomy, just, it's not like, these are things that people just fundamentally must understand or some shit, but the idea that it's like some weird religious fiction or some shit, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like some weird superstition or a cloud daddy in the sky or, some weird spirituality or something, it's just like, I mean, give me a break, dude.
My dude.
It's not one scientist that says it. It is just a scientific medical fact that when you ejaculate, you lower your likelihood of contracting prostate cancer.
Which doctor said that? I've never heard that.
Oh,
Probably because you don't expose yourself to actual science. Oh my god, dude, wow. I never heard of that before. So I wonder why. Gee, what could be the fucking reason for that, Probably because you don't expose yourself to actual science and biology and just basic shit. I mean, it's not even like you have to understand the fucking specific scientific lingo jingo jargon about it, but just the basic idea and facts that come from it that, you know, get processed for the layman to understand. You should be able to fucking get that. I mean, seriously, it's like, oh yeah, jerking off occasionally or like once a day or something helps lower the likelihood of prostate cancer and, you know, keeps your, like, I mean, your, like, prostate and your sex organs and shit like that stimulated and active. I mean, in a sense to where that doesn't happen, because if they're just stagnant, not doing shit, then, yeah, the likelihood for things like cancer and tumors and shit like that tend to go up. It's kind of a duh.
No, there is a scripture that says if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off. You're better off to go to hell than to cause yourself to go. You're better off to go to heaven.
Yeah, that's beyond insane. Like, oh, if my right hand sinned for some reason, time to just lop it off. Like, go fuck yourself, you stupid son of a bitch. Like, can I lop your hand off then? Because evidently, if, you know, you want me to, then your right hand sinned, bitch. Let me lop off your right hand. If anything, it sounds like your head sinned.
And then to go to hell with only two hands. If your right hand causes you to sin, now I'm right-handed, and my right hand used to do things to myself. It doesn't anymore, but it used to, because I wasn't married. Well, I wanted to be married, but I couldn't get married, but that's not...
Wait, how's your, like, right arm, or just any part of your body, somehow the individual entity? Like, how are you more than one entity? That literally does not work. Like, it's like my right arm did things to me. It's like, you mean to yourself? You mean you just simplify it and just say you did things to yourself. Like, what is this? Like, I mean, it just shows this weird fucking, like, religious farce and shit about, like, oh, you know, it's not me that's truly in control of things and shit. And basically, basically submitting and conceding to the idea that, yeah, oh, you know, I'm not in control of my life or my body, and and at times, especially, it can even be possessed. So if I do things that are sinful or wrong, that actually wasn't really me. That was things, that was other stuff done to me that was, you know, making me sin. So, oh, if I take my right hand and jerk off with it, oh, that's not me doing that. That's my right hand, you know, possessing me and doing things to me, thus making me sin. Such stupid fucking shit. It's very childish.
I'm divorced now, but anyway, my right hand caused me to sin.
Oh, you're divorced. Did he say that?
Other story, but I did get married, but I'm divorced now, but anyway.
Oh, I thought it was a sin to divorce as well.
I bring
Rip
bearing
City.
gifts.
Hey, Rip City, what's up, man?
Hey yo.
Oh, here.
The Doge of the Doge. Zukov of the Zukov. Just put everything in there now, don't you? You damn fluffer.
Here, here's
Ooh, the cash.
the one half.
Oh, it's a juicy 100 also.
Yeah, I'll get the other half for you next time I see you.
Sounds good to me. Show me that trap. A death trap. Death cap beauty.
Good old Rip.
Me to sin.
Usually he's on the other side of these things, but now he's over here.
okay. Well, here you go, right? Is WebMD. This is WebMD.
Oh,
Research
yeah,
suggests
okay.
that the more often men ejaculate, the less likely they are to have the disease. The researchers found that guys who did it the most, at least 21 times a month, had about a 20% lower chance of prostate cancer. So,
Okay.
why would God...
I like that. Okay. Dude, I love this weird British fucking accent. It just makes him... He's like trying to sound more intelligent and posh than he really is, but he just sounds like a fucking... Oh, that's what they more work. Yeah, I'm just a little stiff. Yep, that's what, my lord. More work. He just literally sounds like some sort of feudal peasant. Like, I mean, I love it. It's like, okay, random small paper saying things against my lord. Not my work. I tell you what now. Alright then. It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he just sounds like a fucking peasant, dude. He like, what, is he stuck in like 1409 or something?
When you ejaculate, you're less likely to die and get cancer, and then simultaneously say it's a sin to masturbate.
Allow me to retort.
Please.
God created us to ejaculate.
Please don't retort. This is already nonsense.
For vagina. A woman's vagina.
Only
Not
if you're
to
married.
do it in a tissue like an animal.
Yeah, only specifically if you're married. Other than that, it's utterly a sin to do that.
What thing?
Unless you have a slave.
Animals don't masturbate that much.
Yeah,
God
but
didn't.
And also they do. I mean, they don't that much, but plenty of them do. Like, there's plenty of animals that do it. Like, oh my god, this is why, you know, I mean, it's like, I admire the patience of people like Hunter Avallone and shit, honestly, because I don't think it's, you know, meritable or really worth the fucking time to be having a back and forth with dumb shits like this.
Excuse you? I am not a dumb shit.
What, are you a religious Catholo-fascist that thinks masturbation is a sin and all this other shit? No. So
yes, I do. I think masturbation is a fucking sin. And I'm a hell of a sinner.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you threw a curveball with that one.
I'm a
Yeah, it's a sin, but I'm one hell of a sinner. It's like, alright. Alright, you know what? I'll accept that. But, yeah, but I was saying, though, like, I mean, it's just not worth it. Like, that's why being a more edgy atheist type, you know, making fun of these dumb yokels is more funny to me. And at least that, you know, more meritable, because either way, it just shows the stupidity of their shit. It's like, oh, really, you don't get basic reality? Okay. So I could get kind of pretty much dismiss anything and everything you have to say about anything. Like, seriously, like, I mean, if I had a back and forth with someone like this, you know, for like 5 seconds, and this is the shit they're spewing, I literally can just write off everything else that they talk about and, you know, say. And just dismiss it, because what's the fucking point? They don't have any actual, like, merit, like, groundness into reality and shit. They literally believe, like, a sky daddy, you know, like, has total control, determinism over the fucking universe and the world and on Earth, despite having free will, I guess. Because we could choose to sin or not, and choose, you know, our decisions, you know, and all that shit, and also, you know, fucking, you know, this God lets, you know, just all the horrible travesty and shit like that happen, despite, you know, loving, you know, the things he's created and shit, despite letting it all go to shit. So, there's just so much nonsense, you know, from the get-go. And for me, it's like, why waste the time? I mean, I guess because it's still a very strong, adamant fucking philosophy and it's something that has a grip on society still. But it's weakening very strongly because of stupid fucking people like that. Like, who believes this shit? Like, younger people growing up, being born and raised into, you know, into like, you know, families or into communities that, you know, or at least, you know, like this or similar in some way, shape, or form, or even worse. Like, they don't come out of these fucking communities believing the same shit. Like, most of them don't. A majority of them come out either being agnostic, atheist, or a fucking different religion. Like, I know a lot of people that come out of, like, Catholic and Christian families and communities that end up either being, like, pagan of some sort, wicked, fucking Satanist. I mean, if it ain't agnosticism or atheism, it's gonna be, you know, something like that. The shit that a lot of these type of religions tend to heavily suppress. Go figure. pro-choice activists disrupt Joel Osteen's church service. See, this is that's the shit that I think is worth it. This is worth it. Oh my god, this is gonna be based. See, this is what I'm talking about. Don't waste your time having a back and forth with them. Just fucking flex your shit and just shut them down. Fuck these bigots.
I have what it says I have. I can do what it says I can do. Today I will be taught the word of God.
Yeah, and you're all a bunch of deaf cultists and a bunch of Christo-fascists, and Jesus Christ, like everybody in this room is probably, meritable. Well, not everybody, because there are activists in here. But, for the ones who aren't the activists and shit, like, they all definitely, are qualifying for insane asylums.
My mind is alert. My heart is receptive. I will never be the same.
My mind is a work. My mind is a work. So don't even believe your own fucking mind? These people are insane.
Receive the incorruptible, indestructible, ever-living seed of the word of God.
I can't keep this up.
Never, never, never.
Oh, here we go. Woo! Yeah!
Fucking choice! It's my body, my choice! Overturn, girls! Hell no!
Yeah, girls! Yeah! There we go!
Do what I say to do because I have a choice! I have a choice! I have a choice!
Based. Oh my god, they're shutting him down quick. Oh, listen to all these fucking harpies clapping. Shut him down. Or I don't even know what he was saying. I couldn't hear Joel, but I guarantee it's like, get them out of here, shut them down, blah, blah, blah. And they're all cheering, because they're being shut down a little bit. But hey, they flexed. They got their flex.
You'll love to see it.
Yes, I
Those
do.
were activists from the group Texas Rise Up for Abortion Rights, and even though televangelist Joel Osteen didn't acknowledge them during their protest, needless to say, they got his attention, given that he took to Twitter afterwards to block the activist group.
Oh, he knew. So he didn't respond directly. Like, he wasn't like, alright, I'm gonna say something while they're here. He was gonna wait until his whole fucking cult sermon to make sure that his harpy cultists, were still, getting, their fucking sermon and shit. At least to the ones that didn't see it or hear it or, catch it, necessarily. And for the ones that did, well, they are certainly gonna be, happy to be informed with things like this. So, it's just a way to make sure that his fucking flock and cult, at least the ones that did see that, be like, well, he did see that, right? He was going to address that, right? What a fucking absolute capitalistic fucking rat parasite this motherfucker is.
In his church. Now, I know what a lot of you are going to respond by saying, well, why disrupt a church service? Isn't this inappropriate? Joel Osteen
No, it's not.
Doesn't have any political power. Shouldn't
Yes, he
leave the
does.
churches alone? Well, no. And the activist who was there leading this protest explained after she was kicked out why it's necessary to confront these televangelists right where they do these services, right where they disseminate the propaganda. Take a look.
Here today to break the silence and stand up because the Christians are not afraid to bother us at healthcare clinics, at doctors' offices trying to get essential healthcare. So why the fuck wouldn't we bother you in your own home where the laws are coming from?
And she is exactly correct here.
Absolutely true. And also, they goes far enough as to fucking commit massacres at him. With Richard Paddock. That fucking dude literally had schizophrenic visions, thinking that, like, the dead fetuses and their, like, viscera and in their guts and shit were all hanging on the fucking gates of heaven, thanking him for his, work and, for God and shit, too, like, and ordering him to commit these type of fucking massacres and shit. Like, the dude was literally fucking mentally insane. And a religious fundamentalist. And because he had such a hardcore pro-life, worldview, he decided to go slaughter a bunch of people by committing a bunch of death. Just another element of hypocrisy with these fucking people. And frankly, honestly, the fact that it only really happened once is kind of shocking enough as it is. Like, and honestly, we're probably going to see some of that, happen more often. especially in some of these states that are having like these big fights for it.
To pretend as if preachers and televangelists don't have political power in this country. It's time to wake up and acknowledge that not only do they have political power and influence over politicians,
they literally are in our fucking government. Of course they do. Like, honestly, anyone that thinks that, like, the fucking religious institutions in this country don't have political power or don't use it, you know, by any means, you know, to fucking influence politics in this country is just goddamn either naive or a fucking idiot. Or complicit with it. 1 to 3.
agenda. They're forcing all of us to live in their theocratic vision of the United States, even if we have a secular constitution. People like Joel Osteen brainwashes millions of people, yet he gets to advance this political agenda while remaining completely tax-free. And that, to me, is completely unacceptable.
I mean, not only should churches be taxed, but, like, any churches that are, like, it's really honestly over $500,000 in value and shit should just pretty much be immediately shut down and all the assets seized. Like, I mean, the fact that, like, any church is able to hoard a bunch of fucking money like that and shit is just honestly, truly kind of fucking disgusting. And if they are, you know, and if they happen to be a church that's good enough to have enough of a flock and, you know, need a bigger church, then they can get then they can, you know, petition the government and be like, hey, can we, you know, have access to a bigger plot of land for a bigger church and blah, blah, blah. And they can, you know, kind of petition some shit if they want. But if they get denied, tough fucking shit. Get over it.
Churches.
Start having more services then. Oh, it can't just be Sunday and Saturday. Start doing it Wednesday or some shit. Oh, we might not get as many people because they're all working and stuff. Well, tough fuck shit. Get over it.
Now, to me, this is representative of a broader movement that needs to be renewed, by the way, and I think is coming back, but a movement that is pushing back against hate preachers setting the agenda. Now, Joel Osteen doesn't necessarily speak about abortion as much as other hate preachers, but make no mistake about it, he's still a hate preacher nonetheless, even though he tries to market himself as a more loving and open-minded Christian. As the Advocate explained,
that's what prosperity gospel is about. It doesn't necessarily target sins inherently as directly as other like elements of Christianity in this country. What they do is usually they use that as a way, oh, all you have to do is, you know, donate to God and donate to his church and donate to, you know, to the organization, and he will, you know, be helping you and shit, and he will, like, you know, grant you blessings and blah blah blah, and help you with your, you know, sins and help you with your problems and bless you and all this and shit. Like, it doesn't really go after the sins so much as really just using greed, you know, to exploit a lot of people due to their illnesses, ailments, and sins as well. Because all they have to do is just pay a little bit of an atonement to this fuck, and then basically, oh, you know, they've been forgiven, and, you know, God will bless them in some way, shape, or form in the future. Oh, but if you didn't get that, then you probably didn't give them enough of you know, forgiveness by giving me enough money. That's probably why. It's a hook. So if you don't get blessings, or you're not, you know, in a way forgiven in some way, shape, or form, then give more money.
On The View, co-host Whoopi Goldberg asked Osteen if gay people are welcome at his church. He responded that they are, but homosexuality is not God's best. The following year, he went on the show again and tried to clarify the statement with limited success. I don't think it's God's best for your life, he said. I don't think it's not God's best making us. In 2012, appearing on Oprah's Next Chapter.
But I thought God was infallible. I thought, you know, when he created, you know, it was all, you know, it was all essentially, you know, his divine plan to create you that way. Like, if, you know, because he's the divine creator, right? Oh, Joel Osteen, are you saying God is flawed? Isn't that a sin?
Free. I believe that homosexual...
Man, the fucking religion is just, like, the biggest goddamn block of Swiss cheese I've ever seen in my life. Like, there's, like, almost no cheese. There's so many fucking holes. It's like, what, it's like, was this Swiss cheese? Because there's so many holes that I'm wondering if there's any cheese for it to be Swiss.
Doesn't think anyone can become totally free of sin, so he believes gays will be accepted into heaven. Oh, well, how loving. He thinks that human beings...
I mean, again, it goes into the idea that, like, oh, we won't target the sin. It's still wrong and it's still bad, and, you know, and if you don't, you know, atone for that, then you are going to hell. But it's okay, you know, because God will forgive you and you'll go to heaven anyway, as long as you do what we say and, you know, just be a cult following, flock sheeple like the rest of us. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, it's not as hardcore about it, so you might be able to, while being heavily shamed for it, be able to be gay openly. But, you're not exactly going to get many friends. But, they still push the idea that, well, it's okay-ish.
Beings
it's just progressive conservatism, basically. It's just like, oh yeah, we're okay with it, but we still don't like it, we think it's bad, and don't be holding hands or kissing your partner in public and shit like that. Stay in the closet, but it's okay if your closet's just all flowered up in gay stuff, but just stay in there at least.
Is so loving that he's willing to let you into heaven still despite that flaw. I say go fuck yourself, Joel Osteen. This is hate. It may not be as explicit or in your face as other hate preachers, but it's hate, and this rhetoric influences public policy because evangelicals in this country are the most powerful political group. They're represented by one of the two major parties in this country. So we have to start pushing back against these religious zealots, these Christian nationalists, because like it or not, they're crafting public policy that affects all of our lives. Many of them have infiltrated Congress. Some of them are...
I mean, they've done that for a long time. I mean, a lot of these motherfuckers have been not just in Congress, but in our fucking state governments for quite a while. I mean, fundamentally. I mean, these type of fucking people are just, I mean, just fundamentally insane, ridiculous, and just have such a thwarted fucking view of reality that... that if, especially when it comes to their own struggles and their own lives, are able to control that in others, essentially think they're doing, some good, in God's world and shit in their mind. And thus have to continue to propagate and push this fucking poisonous, shit on everybody else. But luckily, it's not something that's exactly catching eyes anymore. So, God, you little adorable boy. I think I'll let you stay out and hang out with the boys while I'm at work. That looks like a fun little thing for you. Let you hang out with all the buzz. You little sweet baby. Look at you. Zukov, you sweet baby. Come here. Come here, bye-bye. Oh, you sweet papa. Oh, you sweet papa. Oh, you sweet bye-bye. Come here. Oh. Ugh. Oh, you sweet slime. Who's just a good boy? Yes, you is. Are you just a sweet boy? Are you just a sweet boy? I think you're a sweet boy. I think you's a sweet boy. Oh, look at her. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. Oh. It's your little noises, man. You're so silly. You just make so many noises. You're such a silly boy. Just a silly, silly boy. Oh my goodness, I could just hug you and cuddle you forever. Oh, do you see a little rod in there for you? Is that what you see? Is that what you see? I think it is. I think I might get you that to distract you while I leave. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you silly boy. Oh, you're just a silly little boy. Look at you. Alright, okay, you can get off the lap now. You can get off the lap now there, bud. Go on. You can be off the lap. Off the lap now. Okay, come on. Come on now. Oh! Why do you always smack me there? Why do you always do that? You fucking prick. Why do you always do that, man? Ugh. Ugh. God, that did not feel good. What the fuck? What the fuck, Zukov? Ugh. Ugh. Gotta head off to work now and all that bullshit. But hey, at least I got a fucking weekend after this, so that'd be lovely. So anyway, peace out. Be back around later. Ugh, oh fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Be back around later.